Hi fam, this video is about spreading awareness due to the fact that 5 African American women are being deleted in the Gambia. Okay, brothers and sisters, before you go to the motherland, to the continent, to connect with your ancestors, please do your research. Check the history of the country, the culture, the mentality, and have somebody who's down there to tell you what's going on, real stuff, not what they are doing advertisement for you to go down there. Okay, so take somebody with you or travel with a group of people so that you won't be alone to become a prey for these people, because Gambia is well known for older women going there lonely and looking for like cheese boys and stuff like that. Maybe the mentality is due to that. When you come, they think maybe because you are coming alone, they are thinking you are coming for this, what is used for the Gambia. Okay. And another thing is that you're coming there, and then you just buy a land. Maybe you're buying a land of somebody's grandmother, and them they cannot even afford to purchase this land. And is many ways. Okay, another thing is this African spirituality and all that, what you put yourself in. Maybe you want to, yeah, I want to connect to my ancestors, stuff like that. Okay, your ancestors are sleeping, they don't hear you, and they cannot help you. They are waiting for their own judgment. These people who are practicing all this is nothing but voodoo, black magic, and witchcraft. And the witchcraft that is going on in the continent is on another level. I mean, not even in your wildest dream you can comprehend it. Okay, I listened to the audio of this woman, and I understood that even people, they can turn themselves into animals. All right, this is what is happening in this voodoo stuff. Okay, please, when you meet a person, yeah, look at the red flags. Okay, because these people, they coming as like, the whole package, what they call it. Okay, they know how to dress to impress. They have a smooth, sweet tongue. They will promise you heaven. Okay, and because there are demons, I'm talking about narcissistic evil, they are capable to photograph your feelings, pack them together, and give it to you. And then you feel like, oh, I met him. He understands me. We bound. I believe he's my soulmate. Stop. If you feel that way, stop and reflect, because this is what the Nazis, they can do best, to mirror your feelings. Okay? Take care of yourself, guys. Africa is not diaspora. Okay, take care of yourself. These guys, as you see them like this, they want to make it big. They might use you for sacrifice to enrich themselves, or maybe even they will have you as their ATM machine, which vomit money, or for other things. Okay, we're talking about Gambia here. This is the poorest African country. Okay, and you come, you with your dollars, and then you purchase this, you purchase that, and things which maybe they're working like 25 years and they cannot even afford to. And then you end up buying somebody's grandmother's plot of land, or even, guys, either way is dangerous. Okay, so take care of yourself. I know you are excited to be in the motherland, to connect with your ancestors and what have you, or even about your history, or your father's history or your forefather's history and all that. If you see all these, you get emotional and all that, and they're taking advantage of that. Okay, please be careful. Look at the red flags, get to know the people, the culture, the history, and their mentality. All right? May the Most High protect you. Let us listen to our sister. Her name is Ania Africa. She is telling about her experience. This is the woman who saw her own death. My goodness, even when I listen to her voice, I can feel the fear because this woman saw stuff. Okay, let us listen to her. If you want, you can share the video for the sake of awareness so that other people will be warned who wants to come to Africa as single women. Okay, may the Most High be with you, protect and guide. Bye bye, guys.
He said, wait a minute. If I told you that I am communing with God, why aren't you respecting that? Honey, it was like, but it's me. It's me. I said, so me what? I'm supposed to put you ahead of God? I said, that's not going to happen. I'm not putting you ahead of God. When I tell you I need a break, I need a break. So I said, you know what? In 1 week, I'm going to end it with this individual. And I remember going out for a meditation and I went into the woods. And when I came out, Spirit was like, you wrapping that up today. It's over today. This all ends today. So I was like, okay, Spirit, you ain't got to tell me twice. So let me tell y'all how God works, how Spirit works, and how your ancestors support you. I come out the woods, I'm walking down the road because I'm going to meet this individual to end it, right? So I go to walk on the road, and there's 3 men on the road, and one of them has on a black and white T-shirt. He walks away, so there's only 2 men there. One of the men says to me, he says, sister, when you went by, did I tell you what happened to this brother? I said, no, what brother? He said, my friend. I said, what happened? He said, well, the brother was sitting in front of a welding shop, and a huge compound door, metal steel door, fell on this man, crushed his head, and crushed his chest. And I'm like, oh my God, no, I'm so sorry to hear that. Is he okay? He says he's in critical condition. He said, but that's not all. I said, well, what else could happen to him? The little boy that was sitting next to him, he got his leg crushed. I'm like, yeah, oh my God, I'm so sorry to hear that. Please give the family my condolences. I was asking what hospital he was in. He basically told me he was too far away for me to go see him, but he would give him my regards. So I'm like, okay, Spirit, you had that man tell me that story for a reason. I'm on my way to break up with a demon, right? Okay, so I keep walking. I get about 20 yards on the path, y'all. Why is there a huge monkey walking across the path? He just walking. He turns and look at me real slow, and he stopped in my path, and I was just like, okay. So then the monkey kept going. So I'm like, okay, I'm slowing down, I'm calm, I know I'm gonna handle this. I keep going. I get down the road another 20 yards. There is a huge yellow and gray snake wrapped in a figure 8 with a gecko choking the gecko. So I'm like, now how am I supposed to get past this snake on this dirt path? So I'm like, well, I don't want the snake to think I'm trying to take his food and he turn around and snap at me. So I'm trying to figure out how to get down the path, right? So I go to the edge of the path and I kind of slide by, and the snake doesn't move. It's just choking the gecko, like, squeezing the life out of it. Something was like, did you really see that? Turn around. Do you know I turn around and look at the snake, and the snake tosses the gecko up in the air, opens his mouth, takes the gecko, and slithers off into the grass. So I'm like, yo, this is serious. So I keep walking. Then I see a brown dog. So I'm taking notes of everything. Oh, it gets better. It gets better. So I get to the location where this individual is, and I look at him real good. And now, mind you, I already know he's a demon. He's a foot soldier for the devil. So I'm looking at him, and I'm like, that is the same costume he had on when I met him.